I'm standing outside the team dimension data for Qhubeka, brand new shiny MAN team bus. It's starting to rain. I'm going to nip inside, rather sharpish. Right, here we are on the dimension data for Qhubeka team bus. Whoa, the first sense you get is this massive open space, brand new, bespoke, even we've got a faux wooden floor. First impressions, pretty stunning to be perfectly honest with you. Let's take a look a little bit down the front of the bus. Now let's count these rather luxurious black reclining leather seats. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seats. And remember, on a grand tour, only 9 riders, so actually got 2 seats spare. But as you would expect, every rider has their own personalised seat. So let's come a bit forward to the first seat at the front. Well, there's actually 2 seats and they're reserved for Mark Cavendish. So he doesn't get just 1, he gets 2 leather recliners. Now I'm going to leave Cav's things as they were. I know he is quite particular, but you can see there his aero helmet, the black one. He's also got a green one there to celebrate his stint in the green jersey points competition, of course. And then he's got the limited edition Qhubeka one, celebrating this particular edition of the Tour de France. There's his wet bag in the corner there, all his personal effects. And he's even got a spare pair of, looks like Speedplay Aero cleat covers there as well. And continuing the green theme, we've got one of the points jerseys sponsored by Skoda mascots that Mark gets on the podium. Quite like him. And of course, they're a South African team, so we have a South African flag as well. Talking of flags, we have another flag up here, and this is the space for Edvald Boasson-Hagen. There he is with his limited edition Met helmet in Norwegian national champions colours. Of course, he is a Norwegian road champion and TT champion. So all of the riders have their own luxury leather chair. Serge Pauwels is here. Reinhard Jensen van Rensburg is there. Daniel Tekla Heimanot is up here. Back up here, we have road captain Bernie Eisel, and there's a couple of his unused Tour de France stick-on numbers as well. The aim of the Qhubeka charity for 2016 is to get 5,000 bikes for people in Africa. And this is what this charity is all about. So it's marked on the helmets. As I said before, this limited edition helmet to celebrate this charity. At the finish of each Tour de France stage, this charity box goes around, raising money. And if you put a few euros in there, you'll get yourself a nice little bracelet, as I've got here as well. Now, the actual event is on the 15th and 16th of July. You pledge as much money or as little money as you want, and basically there's a challenge. You basically challenge to ride as far or as short as you can, so it's really inclusive. So moving midway through this absolutely cavernous, enormous team bus, we have a TV there for the person who would be sat just down here. A nice little leather sofa, grab yourself a cup of coffee, and let's have a look what we've got here. We have yellow helmet, of course Mark Cavendish won stage 1, went into the yellow jersey for the very first time. We have another one of Cav's helmets here. I spotted a green helmet at the back end there, and also one down there as well. And a few more of these little mascots that Mark obviously got awarded on the podium. Cup holders. Do you know what? I fancy a coffee. If you just pan over here, the coffee machine on the Dimension Data team bus is on another level entirely. And we have Licho here, who is full-time bus driver, part-time barista, to make me a nice espresso. Take it away. Let's taste this.
Yeah.
Bueno. That really is a nice cup of coffee or espresso. Anyway, let's have a look at the rest of the kitchen. A real large work surface here. We've got lots of storage space above, as you would expect. So we have plastic knives and forks. Also we have lots of cereals. We've got fruit and nut mix up here, muesli and some sugar as well. Again, all your favourite sorts of treats. We've got biscuits, we've got some more fruit and nuts, even got some pasta stored at the back. It looks like some tuna and some sweet corn niblets. And then of course we have peanut butter and some honey. Lots of nice sweet things that riders might like post-stage and on the transfer to their hotel. And in the back we've got a lot more coffee sachets and even some garlic. Lots more storage space underneath the work surface. Got a lot of food in here. You've got your olive oil, you've got your tomato ketchup, your salt, all your wrapping products for the soigneurs to wrap up the race day food for the musettes. And we've got quite a wide range of olive oil and different sorts of milks. We've got rice milk down there and soya milk as well. Being such a big bus, they can afford 2 fridges. Here's fridge number 1. Lots of water, some milk, or some lovely French, this is the Tour de France after all, lovely French Président butter. Got some cherry tomatoes in there as well. There's a freezer compartment just to the left-hand side. And finally, we have a store here. We've got lots of rice in there as well. Great carbohydrate for the riders to mix your tuna and stuff in there. And this is a very, very spick and span, very shiny, spotless bus. And there we have a Hoover or a vacuum cleaner. So still in the kitchen area here, we've got the microwave and cooker, lots of storage space. You've got your DVDs, your satellite stuff in there. I just locked that one. Right, down here we have fridge number 2. Lots more water and lots of fruit juice as well. Got some nice pressed or freshly squeezed orange juice in there and an overripe avocado. Moving now toward the back of the bus, we have these lovely sliding doors, which is the entry point to the shower, a double. Nice and spacious. Want to peek inside? And strategically placed just outside the shower is this personal mirror for Bernie Eisel's hair. 2 rather large cupboards here. Let's have a look what's inside. Two rather large cupboards. Let's have a look at what's inside these. Okay, we've got lots and lots of towels. Get riders cleaned up for the podium, of course, and after the shower. But what's this? Wrapped up in a black towel. What can it be? Oh my eyes. It's Steve Cummings' Stage 7 Winners' Trophy. Steve-o! Let's have a look at this other cupboard. Bit of a mix in here. We've got suntan lotion. Remember, the Tour de France does get quite sunny. I said it was a mix. Tuna, and also, my favourite, caps or capellinos. Here we have the loo, and I tell you what, there's no number 2s on the Qhubeka bus. So right at the back of the bus we have 2 bunk beds so the riders can get their head down whenever they can, of course. We've got several podium bags. We've got another aero helmet at the back. If you can just spot in the corner there, another one of Mark Cavendish's custom green jersey helmets. And just here, this looks quite interesting, an extreme wet weather gear bag. And the bag itself looks pretty extreme and stealthy to me. So what have we got in here? Straight away. Look at those. They'll look after your fingers in the mountains, won't they? And finally, this is what the Qhubeka charity is all about. Buying these buffalo bikes to mobilise people in Africa and get them riding. Now, guess how much these cost? Stefan, how much do you reckon?
300 quid.
Not 300 quid, but, wait for it, $150 only will buy one of these bikes. And remember, the aim for this year is 5,000, so get donating. Now, I've been on a few buses and this is really up there, but if you want to see some more bus tours, how about heading just up here for our bus tour playlist. And for all things Tour de France, we've got a playlist for that as well. You can find that by clicking just down there. And to subscribe to GCN, click, as ever, on the globe.